So I go there, I show them my hand and everything. We unwrap it, and she looks at it, and she's like, oh, she goes, that's infected and all this stuff, you know? She's like, that's not good.
Hey, so I just wanted to do some quick Lolcow updates really quick. It appears MrBase is starting to become a little bit of a Lolcow himself. He let WorldOfTShirts light his arm on fire after Joshua Block insisted that, it would be a shitty idea. And if WorldOfTShirts is like smarter than you in any scenario, you really messed up, okay? At least drunk WorldOfTShirts, because they were drinking Everclear. This is the same shit he lighted on his hand. Or lit on his hand, I should say. Or I should say that he didn't, and these are both, professional stunt doubles that poured a spooky Halloween, magic potion on his arm. And that's actually what happened, and he didn't, totally do that on stream.
Do you want to pour Everclear on me and light it on fire?
No. You'll die.
If only, Josh, if only. Then at least he would have had, a good, note to end it on, and at least have a somewhat, repairable career. The longer MrBase is streaming, the more fucked up shit he's gonna do, publicly, and people are just gonna hate him more. If he died doing the Everclear thing, he would have been, remembered as, a partying legend forever, because, he just got too drunk and lit himself on fire. Now he's just gonna be a disgraced, washed-up streamer, ex-pimp.
Me from the business, then when you get in trouble, they don't want to be your friend. But
you knew Jeffrey Epstein.
Really?
I'm not proud of that.
Did you actually know him?
He used the name Jeffrey Provocateur.
After already getting banned on his main account, he goes to an alt account and starts streaming, sets himself on fire, miraculously doesn't get banned on that account, and then in the very next stream admits to knowing Jeffrey Epstein. This guy cannot go one stream without horribly messing up and then somehow getting away with it.
Won't be like a magic trick, it'll just burn out?
No.
How about we put it on my arm and light it?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Light it.
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Josh was more scared than MrBase was, when his arm is on fire. You would think he'd be excited, because if he touched him, he could sue his ass for millions of dollars. But yeah, for some reason it didn't work out like a magic trick and just quickly, flash up and evaporate. Because he lit it when it was, dripping down his arm. You could see droplets of Everclear just flowing down his arm like a whole torrent. And then subsequently it got infected. And then he's, too focused on the grind set to actually let it heal properly, and he's still streaming and, using the arm a bunch. Maybe it's not even infected. He could just be lying because, it's MrBase and he's never taken the thing off. But that fire burns hot when it's straight up Everclear, and it was on there for a couple of seconds. So he's probably is feeling the burn.
Just escaped from the emergency care place. We took Josh to emergency care place. I went to the same place but a different location, and they actually wanted to send me to the hospital, and I had to break free. So I go there, I show them my hand and everything. We unwrap it, and she looks at it, and she's like, oh, she goes, that's infected and all this stuff, She's like, that's not good. And she used to work at a burn care clinic. So she cleans it with soap and water and rebandages it. And all of a sudden, I was sitting on the chair, but I passed out cold, and they had to wake me up. And then she wanted to send me in an ambulance to the hospital. And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm afraid of hospitals. You can't send me to a hospital. So she's holding me down by my chest, not letting me up. And I'm like, miss, you're not a police officer. You're not allowed to keep me here. So she lets go of me. I go, I'm just afraid of doctors and hospitals. I'll be fine once I leave here. She's like, you're going to pass out in the street. I'm like, no, I'm just going to walk home. So I walked home. Here I am. Everyone sees I'm pretty much fine. But I got really pale and sweaty and passed out. I think it was my fear of the doctor or something like that. Anyway, that's my update. Peace.
I don't know why he'd go through the effort of going to a doctor just to leave the hospital when they actually want to treat it. He finds out that it's worse than he thought it was, and it's going to be an inconvenience and mess with his schedule to stay there and let them fix his arm. So he's just yeah, I'm just going to deal with it, I guess. I guess he's a grown man. I guess he could have a necroting, rotting, infected arm in the next couple of weeks if he really wants to. It probably won't get that bad, but he's definitely not going to have a good time.
This is MrBase. I'm in fucking terrible pain. I got 3rd-degree burns all over my arm, And I was just telling a friend that the best thing that happened is these 2 fingers have no burns at all. My thumb, my pinky, the finger next to it are fucking destroyed. I'm afraid of hospitals. I won't go to the hospital. So a friend, one of my dear friends that's been watching me since day one, sent over from CVS all this stuff and talked me through the bacterial spray and this and that and everything. But, oh, God, it hurts. I feel a little better. Like, I'm vegan, so I don't take pills. But I took 5 Advil according to her directions. And I sprayed it with the spray, but I sprayed it with the one that doesn't have the pain reliever by accident. There were 2 of them. I bandaged it all up. I hear I'm going to be out of commission for like 7 days. Not out of commission, like, you know, out of commission that my arm's fucked up. But T-shirt stayed with me for a while. Anyway, God bless you guys. I'm out.
Also, yeah, he's 100% serious. Like, I just saw on the TikTok, apparently, like, it auto blurs it if you don't sign in. But I signed in and I saw this video where he shows the fucking cast, and, or not the cast, but the arm without the, you know, bandages around it. And it is so disgusting looking. I guess he's kind of lucky he has 0 shame because he could get money out of it and people will feel bad for him and shit like that. Walter White could have taken a lesson from his book. Like, instead of, you know, selling meth to make money before he died of cancer, he could have just, like, streamed and, like, had donations for his cancer and, like, had a bunch of viewers, you know, donating in for him to take shots and, like, I don't know. I know Walt said he doesn't take handouts, but, like, is it really a handout when you're streaming? Like, you're providing a necessary service that many people enjoy, and they're giving you money for it. I mean, like, at least he's not like an unemployed rat that's only been to 9 countries. You know, life could be worse if you think about it. I think the potential of money just outweighs any iota of pain, like, in his brain. I don't even think this man feels pain. He's not a human being. He could get super AIDS and cancer, and, like, the only thing he'd care about is, how can I make money off of this?
You're confidential. Sends people to Rikers.
I'm releasing a sex tape of me and Ashley from 2004.
Here you go.
This
Take
is a still.
You want it now? All right, let's get the out of here. All right, Jason.
Anyway, enough about Mr. Base. You know, he's a crazy person that sets himself on fire and stares at the sun. Like, of course he's gonna do something stupid sometimes. But back to what I was talking about. The captain himself. The man, the myth, the legend. The one and only.
Cause I'm getting with the t-shirts fucked up right now. I don't like mixed drinks, they feel too hot now for me.
This needs to become a thing. Like, I want people to walk in the parties yelling, who's about to get World of T-shirts fucked up? Because that's like the limit of drunkenness. Like, I don't think it can get much higher than that. Any higher than that, you're just alcohol poisoning, like, straight to the hospital. Anyway, the captain is going on another cruise, so hopefully he doesn't have to drink as much because, you know, as we all know, he has to, like, drink when he's on land because he's used to the rocking of the ship. And, you know, he gets, like, reverse seasickness because, you know, he's a high-ranking person in the Navy. So on this cruise, we can expect him to, you know, be sober, outgoing, you know, taking pictures and autographs with fans for free, you know, singing original songs, not covers, on key, on the beat, you know, like, perfectly synced up, like how a cover should be. And, you know, respecting all of the people around him for their financial status or their race and not threatening to sue them. And the men with knives won't be able to get him out at sea also, so that's another bonus. So it should all turn out very well. Wait. Sorry, that was the wrong script. That one was written on opposite day. Don't worry though, someone's getting fired for this blunder. That must be why he used Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. I literally don't get it though, like, I swear to God, every time World of T-shirts uses Celsius, it's like to sympathy bait people. But then everyone in the comments are like, Josh, we can all Google the temperature of New York. Like, you're not freezing to death. He just needs to go on like a tropical cruise somewhere in the Atlantic so he doesn't die. Like, he needs to like migrate south like a bird for, you know, a couple of weeks or days or whatever. However long the cruise is, I don't fucking know. But anyway, I know you were all expecting a treat and thought you ended up getting tricked, but the captain does have a surprise up his sleeve. He did make Halloween come early. So anyone that was planning on celebrating on the 31st, I'm sorry, but like go ahead and return your costumes because, you know, World of T-Shirts turned up and his schedule, you know, doesn't really revolve around yours. So you guys got to deal with it.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Now, for the sake of my health, and I don't want my, you know, nostrils to look like MrBasedNYC's arm, I can't smell his feet. In the same sense that you, like, can't stick your arm in, like, a pile of used needles from AIDS patients. Like, you'll die. I'm sorry, but you're gonna die. I wish I lived in New York, though, because I would give him something good to eat. He'd probably enjoy the G-Light B-Light Pet Rat Gumai Candy.
Hello, nice room for the QB. Today we have a G-Light B-Light Pete Rat Gumai Candy. G-Light B-Light Pete Rat Gumai Candy. Let's like it open so he can breathe.
Hopefully Jelly Belly lets people buy this with food stamps so all of the rats that are unemployed because they're disabled are still able to buy it. And if you happen to be an executive at whatever company makes Twisted Tea, or if maybe you're Mr. Twisted himself, can we please, instead of like a Rocket Pop flavor, can we please get Jelly Belly Pet Rat Gummy Candy flavored? And if it's officially World of T-Shirts endorsed, that would make it fucking fly off the shelves immediately. You could literally just multiply your money by investing in this, I swear to God. It's gonna be a commodity better than salt, better than gold, better than tulips, better than oil, better than water or food. Fucking World of T-Shirts limited edition Tweet is gonna be the lifeblood of society. I can promise you that. But the elites don't want you to have it because they know the drink is just gonna be way too good. You take a sip of one of those at a Halloween party, you see somebody dressed up as like Jason holding a plastic knife, and you're just gonna start running down the street.
No, come on. Oh my God! There's so many after me!
By the way, he literally does this on purpose. I felt bad for him like the first 3 times, thinking maybe he's finally lost it. But he literally does it because he knows it gives him plausible deniability to scream down the street and run around and be as loud as possible and avoid all social norms and have like a valid excuse for it that people would feel bad for him for. Also, holy shit, I checked my YouTube homepage and Oompaville made a World of T-Shirts video. I haven't seen it yet, but I just can guarantee it's gonna be good because it's Oompaville and it's World of T-Shirts. Like, it just makes sense. You guys should probably watch it because I'm probably gonna watch it after this, or I definitely am. Also, I checked the World of T-Shirts website, and no joke, for $69.99, he's selling the World of T-Shirts officially endorsed costume. It comes with a mask, it comes with a t-shirt, because, you know, it's World of T-Shirts, a candy bucket, the fake glasses, like the no prescription, a signed hat, which is supposedly 1 of 500, and a pack of Zins, which is the most interesting part. Like, I don't even care about the rest of the costume, but like, if you're a teenager with $70 to blow and you need a pack of Zins, then just buy the World of T-Shirts costume if you still can. Actually, wait, it's sold out. But for the people that did buy it, for when it comes with the Zin container, can you try to, activate the rewards and see if fucking World of T-Shirts and MrBase already activated them before sending it? And if you actually get the Zins in there, because chances are they might have popped a couple upper deckies, shipping these orders and packing them up. It's probably just gonna be empty because, I don't think you can legally sell Zins online without IDing people. But if they activated the fucking, rewards code, that's literally next level evil. That's so fucked up if they did that. For $70 too, for a t-shirt, glasses, and a fake hat. People need to stop dressing up as World of T-Shirts. I mean, there's already enough of them, but for all the people that are going as World of T-Shirts, they need to meet up somewhere in New York, and then there needs to be a guy dressed up as a bottle of Twisted Tea, and then he needs to run around going, "There's people after me with bottle openers. I can't afford a lawyer. What do I do? I'll fucking sue your ass for millions of dollars." Like, if you want to see something spooky on Halloween, do that. I couldn't think of literally anything scarier than being a fucking bottle of twisted tea or can around the vicinity of like 5 Joshua blocks with bottle openers. Hopefully it's a bottle, because if it's a can and he shotguns it, it'll be a fucking massacre. He'll just spill it all over the fucking streets.
Go, 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 go. Up.
I love the perfectly cut scream at the end where you can just hear somebody yelling, Josh! Because he holds the fucking can sideways. And he does this like damn near every time he shotguns something. Wait, Roll of T-Shirts is a Trump supporter? I mean, I don't really care. I don't know. I didn't even know this man like is capable of like having a thought about politics. You should be worried about like putting the fries in the bag. If you can't even put fries in the bag, why are you worried about, the future of the United States? Also, fucking, this is all copyrighted.
So many dreams swinging.
Oh yeah, here's a good original song. Although YouTube will probably pick it up anyway because the bots are actually like cracked out on some shit. For some reason, the bots in this, I just realized this like a minute ago. This is why I started this. All of the bots, okay, all of the bots on, why is it showing the likes? Sorry, all of the bots on his videos get more likes than his actual video. This bot has 2,000 likes. And this is 700 fucking likes. Yeah, if he has actual content, like if he talks, it gets a couple thousand immediately. But then he just posts himself like nine times out of 10. And then it barely gets anything more than a couple hundred likes. Usually the bot will get fucking 4 times the amount. Like usually anywhere from like 2 to 5 times the amount of likes as his post. If you're getting ratioed by bots, it's probably time to call it a day and, either start putting good content up or put the fries in the bag. I don't think he understands why people are telling him to put the fries in the bag, because his content is just so subpar. People are eventually going to quit watching if he just fucking posts him at the bar with a bunch of random drinks. Like, this one, where is it? This one is like, some people are saying it was uploaded at 3 in the morning, which, yeah, 17 hours ago. I don't even know how that'd be a fun experience, like, walking home, like, drunk at 3 in the morning, like, yeah, exactly, he's just wandering aimlessly in the middle of the street. Anyway, that's enough Roll of T-Shirts for a day. I don't feel like making another 40-minute video that no one's gonna watch, so let's keep it pretty short, and let's talk about the newest news. ReviewTechUSA, or should I say ReviewNeglectUSA. Get it? Cause he like neglected his kids while on a live stream? Allegedly.
She's been screaming since you left, Zach. You can't do this, Rich.
Yeah.
Zachary keeps calling. She is going crazy, the baby. Mickey, you don't hear her?
No, I did not.
You gotta put her to sleep first, then do.
Yeah, this is what he says. I can't, because then they got up at 4 in the morning.
But Rich, you've been doing it.
All right, I can't. I'm literally in the middle. I can't right now. You are fucking retarded. You honestly are retarded. You're untalented and retarded. There you go. Have a great day. That's my TED Talk. Yeah, I'll go on Lolcow for 10,000 right now. 10,000. He keeps on talking. I just literally, someone's like, Rich, tune to the stream. As soon as I turned into the stream, Keemstar was like, I might need to get Rich on the show. He literally was like, so baby to come on. You think I'm going on with those vile pieces of shit that you're on, including you, and not getting a check for it? I don't want on. You really want me on. You could say I'm an irrelevant piece of garbage all you want to. You want me on the show. This piece of garbage wants a $10,000 check. Send it to PayPal, and I'll be on there with a smile. See? I smiled. It's a family-friendly stream. Anyway. Dr. House is addicted to Vicodin. It's my fault. A fictional character is addicted to, I believe that's an opiate, right? It's my fault. Guy Shook is actually tired of the applause, and it is my fault.
He's really going hard with the fucking weed drinks, and the whole chat is roasting him for it. Like, it's disgusting how often he's like fucking burping in the middle of his sentences, and he does it so often to the point where like he doesn't even skip a beat. He just keeps talking uninterrupted. Also, for some reason, he wants 10 grand minimum to go on Lolcow Live, and is thinking that Keemstar is going to like try to get it before it goes up to 15 grand or some shit, or he wants like 15 grand or some, I don't know. He just wants as much money as he could possibly get, but he's literally never going to get this money. The Lolcow Live podcast is probably going to make more money just watching him freak out and then ask for $10,000 than they are going to by giving him $10,000. First of all, they'd be negative 10,000 on to get less viewers. Like, no one wants to spend 10 grand to get less viewers. Every time RT has been covered on Lolcow Live, they always have to record the stream, and then the editors have to go through and just get out only specific clips. Because it's funny to watch him throw a fit and give ultimatums, but no one actually wants to listen to him for like an hour uninterrupted. Especially when they're less likely to make a profit off of it. We're basically like guaranteed not to. This guy needs to learn how to like negotiate, because if you're in a desperate situation like this and you're completely crashing out, you at least would want to have some leverage and some capacity and try to work with that. Don't be like, yeah, my channel sucks and yeah, I completely am crashing out. Give me $10,000. He's just in a subtle way asking for $10,000 so it doesn't off himself. Because a couple of times in like another stream, he's brought up like Etika and shit like that. And Etika is someone that like killed himself shortly after having like a normal disagreement like with Keemstar. And then now people want to blame Keemstar for Etika's death directly, even though it was like weeks after that. I wouldn't be surprised if ReviewTechUSA like actually like ended his own life just to mess with Keemstar and to like make sure his career goes down or some shit. Because this guy literally has nothing left and he's doing all this self-destructive shit. And the only way we're gonna know is that he's not gonna upload for a couple of days. Or I guess I should say stream and not upload. I mean, supposedly he's writing his savings until the election and he's gonna start doing political streams, but I can't wait till he starts doing political streams if he doesn't pussy out of that. He's gonna instantly get torn apart by like an actual streamer.
I'm not sorry about it. Fuck you. Yeah, basically, keep my kid's name out of your mouth. Well, the rich of ReviewTechUSA is dead. It's been dead. And it's not a negative thing that I'm saying that. I love that I got the support there. And I genuinely, when people say, I missed this video, I missed that video, I feel fucking bad. I'm not going into the list again, and like there's certain things, like I said, I won't talk about. But I am very happy with that decision. I feel bad for the people that were hurt by it. But I had to do it for me, and it feels good that I did it. It's kind of weird. You know what bothers me? Did I say this before? Whatever, if I did. Is that I'm not bothered by it at all. It's like, what the fuck did I do for the past 10 years? Oh, God. Oh, man. I never said I was bright. That's for shit, sure. Anyway, let's continue.
Was really...
Oh, yeah. He has a tantrum. Why do you think he went all in on this, Keemstar? And because I called him out, too. He doesn't like any of that. And Keemstar...
Well, I checked his stream because I saw on his Twitter that it's, suspended. And it's been just banned from the platform instead of him, deactivating it and then coming back to it like a day later. So I figured I wanted to see what was like going on, but I can't really even fucking tell. Like, I don't even know where to begin. He doesn't have any like anything with any time frame, so I'm not just gonna watch hours of VODs hoping he'll like explain why he's been unbanned. But he's just doing the same old shit, just talking shit to his viewers, talking shit to his opposers, anybody that's ever disagreed with him. And he's just, lying through his fucking teeth and hoping that at least like 3 people stick around and like are there to support him with his lies and pat him on the back. It's kind of sad, honestly, but this is what he wanted, so he's only getting like what he's been asking for years. So I don't really feel bad for ReviewTechUSA at all. Ideally, he would like get some actual mental professional help, and we wouldn't ever have to see him again, and he'd be like in a mental facility for the rest of his days, like Daniel Larson or something, and his kids could be safe, and his ex-girlfriends could be safe, and his former employees could be safe, and no one would ever have to like deal with the wrath of Rich from ReviewTechUSA ever again. Especially his bank account, because he's been cruelly beating his bank account by just throwing away passive income with his original channel, throwing away future income by driving away his audience, and only getting like hate clicks. I guess that's all he wants. He just wants like 2 weeks of hate clicks and then just to never be relevant ever again. But I mean, if he just really needed money like really quick for some reason, I'm guessing this guy is in some kind of debt that he needs to get paid off like this month. Either some kind of like gambling debt or some kind of credit card debt or something, because like people don't just ask for like $10,000 desperately like that, and people don't just like delete their channel that makes them free money hoping them it'll make them all of that money back in stream views for getting people to feel bad for them and to pity them because they deleted their channel. But hopefully, like, if he doesn't pay off that $10,000 that he's begging for, hopefully it's not like he owes $10,000 to the cartel. Hopefully it's just like he owes it to Visa or some shit, or MasterCard, and then he just goes bankrupt or some shit. Or maybe he's just like, fuck, my life sucks, I'm like 40 years old, my channel's failing, I'm barely making any money, people realize that I'm not even like caring enough to take care of my kids, I'd rather just focus on my dead channel. And his kids are like ungrateful and hate him, and he's probably like, I'm gonna make sure that when I'm dead they have not a penny that they can ever get from me. And then he just blows it all in weed drinks and deletes his channel that got him years of videos, just post it up, get you free money. I mean, people are bound to watch him at some point. Like, he literally had to do nothing, and then he just received paychecks from Google, and he was like, nah, I don't want that anymore. Also, he's expecting people to take him seriously about him defending himself from all of this shit when this is the thumbnail of his stream. So obviously I don't really think he cares anymore. He just wants to get as many views as he can and gets the biggest fucking paycheck he can on the stream. And like, I don't know, I feel like he has to be like smoking crack or something to even like come up with these ideas and to just want to get this much money as fast as possible and not even care about the future or anything, or not even care about your kids' future, or care about them right now, like as the stream was going, as we saw in that clip a couple minutes ago, where he just tells his mom, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna watch them, I'm streaming, can't you see I'm doing something important, more important than my own offspring. But hopefully the guy doesn't like kill himself. Hopefully he like actually does something with his life, because it's not like he did something that horrible. I don't know why he's acting like whatever this is. It's like he just needs to be as controversial as possible and hope that people forget about the situation, which is why I keep bringing up that stream clip, because that's what he wants you to forget about. He wants to say all this stupid shit, purposely contradict himself, sound as airheaded as possible, so people get mad at him and get all these hate clicks, because he doesn't want people to actually see the stream clip that made him delete his channel. Literally, that's all it is. It's not bigger than that. He literally could have just apologized and people would have probably forgave him. Like, I can guarantee like 80% of his audience at least wouldn't give a shit, and like the rest would probably just clown on him for like a couple weeks on Twitter, and that would basically be it. But he can't handle it like a normal adult, and he'd rather just throw his whole career away and, I don't know, never be able to retire again. He's gonna be fucking managing a Wendy's when he's like 65 or some shit, or like a Burger King, or like when you go to fast food place and then there's just that like fucking one manager that's like, man, this guy must be like really familiar with what he's doing, because he's sure been here a long time, and you kind of feel bad for him. But it's like, I hope he's like a corporate guy. Hopefully he doesn't have to flip patties for, hours and hours for decades or some shit until he literally keels over and dies one day. But, you see it a lot, at least in America, like, people working minimum wage well past retirement age because they get comfortable in their lives and then, expect everything to work out like how they expect it to in their heads. And then they build their life on a bunch of like weird lies and shit. And then they lose their career because they assume they're just smarter than everybody or never gonna get caught. And it happens like a lot. Like there's a lot of, frauds that just assume that they're smarter than the entire human race. But there's a lot of people that get completely fucked out of their job or their savings and they don't even deserve it. And then they're just, forced to deal with the consequences of, like a bad economy or a scammer or some shit. So I'm glad to see it happen to somebody that actually deserves it and literally just chose to do this to his career. Like, he literally just decided one day, yeah, I'm going to completely fuck over my chances of ever being successful, like as successful as I was at my peak. Yeah, I'm never going to have those kind of numbers by the end of this month. But, oh well. It's going to be hilarious when he realizes his gamble of deleting his channel in the hopes that the controversy around it and, him just saying a bunch of lies all day about random people is going to get him more viewers and more money than it would be to just, let it be and actually focus on making good content. If he even deleted his channel, that might just be bullshit too. He could have just, suspended it for 30 days and then he's gonna undo the process like on the very last day or some shit. We don't really know. He could have like fucking deleted it. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Like, he wasn't gonna get that many views anyway and there's gonna be re-uploads. So moral of the story, don't treat your fans like they're retarded and, take care of your kids sometimes, even if you're streaming. I know it's crazy. And one more thing, last but not least, that's kind of crazy how his intro basically predicted Skibbity Toilet, because it says Skibbity. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks. See ya.